Hey guys, and welcome back to a new episode. So in this video we're gonna make a comparison video between the three settings for graphics. We got on the left we have the lowest option for graphic, which is the minimized setting. In the middle we have the performance setting, which is the medium option for graphics, and the far right we have the highest option for graphics, the highest setting for graphics. It's been released 2 weeks ago, so it's about time to make this video. So without further ado, let's start off with the Canyon map. So the main difference between these three options for graphics, the depth of color, of course, also the shadows, the glare of the sun, the reflection on some objects, and also some elements and details inside the map that do not exist on the medium and low setting, but do exist on the high setting, such as the almost dried up river on the bottom of the canyon. You can see it clearly on this shot, and it does looks amazing compared to the other options, the low and the medium. If you are on the medium graphics, you are not missing out on a lot of details here, because the medium graphics setting does offer about to 50 to 70% of what the high setting for graphics offer can do. But if you are on the low setting, you are missing out on a lot of details. And one of the elements that missing on the low end or low setting graphics are vehicles, electric poles, signs, trees. And in this shot I'm gonna give it a full view to give you a full idea of what's going on or what you're gonna miss on the low setting. For example, this ventilation, the panel, the fan do not exist or move. This is the medium setting, and you can see the panels actually moving and the fan is moving as well, but the depth of color is kinda not that nice. And this is the high setting. You can see the depth of color, the shadows, the glare, the reflection, and also the moving objects such as the panel, this panel, and also the fan is moving. So the next map we're gonna view is the factory map. Take a look between these shots. You can see the clear difference between the three settings when it comes down to depth of color, shadows, glare, reflection. We're gonna fly over and drop on the green sludge to give you an idea of some visual effects that are missing in the medium and low setting. In the high setting, watch that, we're gonna create that splash damage on the slot. Also we're gonna create disturb the surface effect. You can see here bubbling when we are walking around. Also the low setting does have the green sludge have a bit darker color, so the high setting do have a little bit of a nicer realistic color to it. On the top of this building, this is one of many elements that are missing in the low setting. You can see that crane do not exist. This is what we are talking about. Some details on the buildings, on the modules, on the environment and the map do not exist on the low setting. We're gonna have a full view here to give you an idea. Also a full view comparison between the low setting, which is this one. The three ventilation do not have that smoke coming out of them. This is the medium setting, the smoke coming out, but there is no much difference between the low setting. We're gonna have the high setting. You're gonna see that the color, the depth of color, the shadows, the ventilation have smoke on them. It's a little bit of realistic more than the medium and the low setting. Now let's move on to the power plant map, and I do love this map and I do love this shot. It shows the real difference between the three graphic settings. It's a drastic change indeed. The low setting option kind of boring, missing out a lot of details, and also the colors. The medium setting does look okay, and the highest setting does look amazing. Pixonic did amazing job with the high setting on this map particularly. It gives me PC or console game vibes. One of the many details that are missing on the low setting is this helicopter, and also the electric utility poles or electric poles you see right here in front of you on the high settings. Not that matters, these details do not really matter that much as long as you do not have lag or drop in frame rates. Honestly, if I had to choose between high performance or graphics, I would always choose performance. But it's also nice to have high graphics or good graphics with a better performance. I've been told that this smoke on the power plant do not exist on some versions on some phones, but clearly you can see that it does exist on all three settings. Now we got to the most fun part of the video, which is the ocean scene. I do love this part because I do love this part of the map. The high setting version of the ocean looks absolutely phenomenal. The ocean, on the distance you can see the reflection of the blue sky, the texture of the bottom of the sea, the reflection of the sun on the ocean and the waves. It looks absolutely great. You gotta pay attention to these details, also the shadows as well. I do like the medium and low setting version of the ocean. The color does look a bit realistic than the high version, but the light blue color of the ocean on the high setting does give me positive energy. I just love it. Also, there's details missing on the low setting. Some facilities do not have the dividers or the walls divide them from the roads. Some trucks and details scatter all over the map. You won't see it on the low settings, unfortunately. Now this is the end of the commentary, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for all the support and love. Thank you very much for all your time. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. If you have more time, you could take a tour on my channel, watch more videos, and if you like them, give me a subscribe. Well, yeah, thank you very much, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye bye.